Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to see more. Coming up, Alyssia Krasnicki announces retirement, Fifita on his future at Wakefield, and Wigan announced 2 new signings for 2022 season. And that's where we begin today, as Wigan have announced 2 signings, as Iain Thornley and Ramon Silva have both joined the club, in Thornley's case for the second time, for the 2022 season. Thornley, who's in his second spell with Wigan Warriors, said about the move, "I'm really excited and I can't wait to get started." Who's also played for Hull Kingston Rovers and Catalan Dragons in his time, said Thornley. "Wigan were really keen and I was made up. It has been a full circle for me. I started at Wigan when I was 11 years old, so it's great to be back and see some familiar faces. Being a Wigan lad, I can't wait to represent the badge and shirt again. My aim is to show what I can do and show why I've been signed. I want to come in and knuckle down in pre-season, do my best to get that starting spot, and show what I can do on the pitch." Thornley played 45 times in his first spell for Wigan, scoring 30 tries during that period, and comes back after spells away in Rugby Union at Sale Sharks and Leeds Carnegie, as well as South Wales Scorpions, Leeds Centurions twice, Workington Town, Salford Red Devils, and the aforementioned Hull Kingston Rovers and Catalan Dragons. In total, he has played 26 games plus in Rugby Union and 173 games in Rugby League. At the time of this, 17th of June 2021 figures. He's also won a Grand Final and a Challenge Cup final with Wigan Warriors at Wembley Stadium and against Hull FC, and the Grand Final at Old Trafford versus Warrington Wolves. He's come back in to fill a void that, in my opinion, has been been glaring at me for the last 2 to 3 years, as centres have gone out the door, and also to replace Oliver Gildart. But with his being 30 years old, he'll have a good couple of years, possibly 3, as the option to extend another year is available. So we'll see how he gets on back at Wigan Warriors. Brazilian-born forward Ramon Silva comes to Wigan from London Broncos. Like other signings, like Adis Abbas, is it? I'm trying to remember his name properly. Yes, Abbas Miski, as he's been playing alongside each other at London Broncos during that period. Silva started his rugby league career at the age of 15 at the Elmbridge Eagles. After playing just 4 games, he was picked up by the Broncos Academy. He has also signed a 2-year deal with an option for a third, and has spent 3 seasons in the London's Academy, where he played alongside his now Wigan teammate Kai Pearce-Ball, who has had a good 2021 by all accounts. On his big move, Silva said, "It's the dream to sign for Wigan." Silva, who competed in mixed martial arts and wrestling before taking up rugby league, said, "I know a lot of people will do anything to get to where I am and have this opportunity. I'm very proud and thankful of the opportunity. My plan is to improve as much as I can and strive to be a key player. I'm looking forward to meeting everyone and getting stuck in. I'm excited to make everyone proud, my family and friends in Brazil and all the Wigan fans here. Also, I'd like to say thank you to my parents, especially my dad. He's helped me to get to where I am today." The Warriors executive director, Chris Radlinski, said Ramon is a terrific prospect for Wigan, and we beat off competition and challenges from other Super League clubs to attract him. Ramon has a great friendship with Kai Pearce-Paul, who speaks highly of his work ethic and potential. I met Ramon and his father in a London hotel and left feeling super enthused about the meeting. And not to be outdone on the praise, Wigan coach Matt Peet said, "We have been tracking Ramon over the past couple of seasons and have been impressed by his work rate and physical attributes. We take pride in developing young players and feel his character will be a great addition to the squad." So the young prob second rower joins the Wigan Warriors, looking to progress his career and hopefully follow in his mates Kai Pearce-Paul's footsteps in progressing into the first team. And if there's anything like the work ethic that Kai Pearce-Paul's put in, he will not take too long to get there. Quality always rises to the top, and Wigan like their good, tough forwards. So, if he's anything along the lines of what Sean Wayne likes, he'll be soon in the Wigan starting lineup. And it's a good message out to Brazil as well. Brazilian Rugby League out there already. But now, one of his players, one of their native sons, has signed for one of the top teams in the UK. Growth could be used after that. Let's see what happens. Since coming into Super League, David Fifita of Wakefield has always been talked about as bigger than the club that he plays for. And it has become one of Wakefield Trinity's and Super League's biggest characters is moving to the Northern Hemisphere. So joining ahead of the 2016 season for Cronulla Sharks, Fifita wanted a bit more than being a bit part player that he was in the NRL. So from debuting in 2016 to 2021, Fifita has made 121 appearances in the red, white and blue of Trinity. Despite not being able to get back home for over 2 years, the rampaging forward still has a hope to stay in West Yorkshire as he enters his final year of his contract with the Trinity Club. In an interview that he had with BBC West Yorkshire Radio, he said about to playing on in Wakefield, "You'll have to ask the wife, as she makes the decisions. You know, if my legs are still going, and my wife is happy to stay, then I will keep pushing. If she is feeling homesick, because right now we haven't been home for 2 years, and by the end of next season it will be 3. So it's going to be tough getting through this season together. If we have got home for a break, she might have been happy to do a few more years. There is an option here for the following year, and that is in both favours. So it's up to me and up to Michael, Trinity Chief Executive Michael Carter, if we want to pursue that last year." The Big Bopper, as he refers to himself, has been a fan favourite ever since he came to Wakefield Trinity, as his NRL knowledge, experience, and also skill levels have brought him to being one of the favourites in Super League. And if there was a way that he could move to one of the bigger clubs a few years back, he could have succeeded and been a grand final winner possibly, as he has the size and the ability that it could have happened. But he's managed 26 tries and 2 goals in his career, with 1 appearance for Dewsbury Rams, mustn't forget that, as well as 3 appearances for Tonga. and one for the Indigenous All-Stars during his career. So hopefully Wakefield has become a second home for him and his family, and we'll be able to see him in Super League for this year and also 2023. 7 years in England as a top flight rugby league player might be something to be proud of, as he still aims to be in the team of the year when it comes at the end of the season for Wakefield Trinity. So not only in the NRL will have players be forced to retire due to injuries, as it's come out that Alyssia Krasnicki has been forced to retire from the game with immediate effect due to a brain injury. 29-year-old Albanian has made more than 200 career appearances for London Broncos, Salford and Toronto Wolfpack, as well as others on loan during this period. So Krasnicki says he has taken his decision to step away from playing due to concussions he has suffered from during his career, and he posted a emotional statement on his Instagram account, giving the full extent of what's going on in him from this diagnosis. It says, "The time has come for me to finally announce my retirement from rugby league. Unfortunately, throughout my career, I have sustained a number of concussions. During my first game of the 2021 season, I suffered a severe one that took me months to recover from. The rehab didn't go well as I would have hoped for, and many of the symptoms have lingered for quite a while now. So the decision was made to step and give this injury the proper time to heal. Being a professional athlete has been a massive part of my identity for the past 12 years, and it was a difficult situation to come to terms with, but for my health, it is the right one. Even though injuries are part and parcel of the sports that we participate in, I never envisaged that I'd stop playing at 28 because of a brain injury. I love this game, and I've loved the journey, but the consequences of a lot of bad practices preached within the sport, and admittedly, many of my own mistakes have all brought me to the position I am in today. But that is a story I'll go into another day. Moving forward, I will do everything I can to help educate and pass on my experience, not only to the current players, but also to kids who are just beginning their journey and their families, so they fully understand concussions and hopefully become more proactive in their own treatment and recovery. I'll bet with some mixed emotions. I leave the game with so many fond memories and gained experiences that have helped shape me into the man I am today. I have made many lifelong friends and formed bonds that can never be replaced. I got to play in some awesome stadiums and see parts of the world I may never have had the opportunity to do so. I gained skills and good habits that will keep me in good stead for the rest of my life and pass on to my children. And for that alone, I'm extremely grateful. And I got to play this game at the highest level for so long. I'll miss daily competition and having to fight for the place within my team. I'll miss the pre-match nerves and the elation of winning a tight game. But most of all, I'll miss being a part of the team. It's always more than that. It's a brotherhood. It's a place where anything goes, and it's always from a place of love and from the drive to get better every day. To all the lads I've played with, thank you for the memories and the invaluable lessons I have learnt, and thank you for making my time so special. To all the opposing players, thank you for the competition, bumps, bruises and scars, which all tell the story. One of those places of the world that he's talking about is the Toronto Wolfpack, as you see him playing here in their shirt. And he played 20 games for the Wolfpack, scoring 2 tries between 2018 and 2019. His career started as a 17-year-old for Harlequins RL, who became London Broncos in 2010 during Super League 15, coming off the interchange bench to score a try on his debut in a win over the Crusaders RL. He spent some time on loan from the Broncos at the London Skolars during 2 periods in 2012 and 2013. A move to Salford Red Devils came to the cards as he played 55 games for the Salford Red Devils and scored 2 tries between 15 and 17. After that, it was a loan to the North Wales Crusaders for all 3 games and a move to Toronto, but with a loan at Bradford Bulls for 2 games. And then he returned to his boyhood club, the London Broncos, for 18 games during the 2021 season, stats up until the 8th of April 2021. So, as a career ends, he got to say congratulations on making it through relatively unscathed, but sad that the relatively scathed part is one that puts you out to play rugby league for at least another 2 to 4 years of career that may have been left for you to play. Good luck to you, Alyssia. Hopefully you'll be able to impart to the younger generation down in London, or who never knows, Albanian rugby league, if the growth goes that way. Thank you. And that's it for another video, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking that bell for any updates and future videos that may be coming your way. Also, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section, as more information, more debate is growing our sport. Who's going to be the top of the NRL? Who's going to be the wooden spoon? Who's going to get relegated from Super League? Who's going to win it all? Who's going to be the league leaders for anything? Any of these questions? Championship? League One? Where are you looking to go and visit this year as a rugby league fan? The survey's just come out. What have you put on that? Have you gone through the RFL survey? I've done that. You'll be able to find it on Twitter. So, the fan survey for TV and everything like that. Go fill it out. Tell Super League, tell the RFL what they should be doing. And also, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. But in the meantime, stay safe, all the best, and I'll see you in the next video.